get you.
But wait, dude, why is the gate closed? Should we just go back?
I think so.
Oh my God! What the? What the? No! Take me home! No! Oh my God! Go! Dude! What the?
We filmed a pilot for the Town of Monroeville, which is basically the very first episode of a television series, but it's also the episode in which, you know, you use to pitch to network executives or investors of, you know, any kind. It brings vampires back to the horror genre where they should be, but it also appeals to a vast age group.
I think everybody's gonna love it. The reason for that it's going to do so good is that it touches every single demographic.
Anyone could get involved in the story. It's not a teen drama. It's not, you know, a romance vampire story. It's horror, and it's about the human condition and what we do to each other.
It can be picked up by any network, well, except for maybe like TNT or whatever, because there's a little bit of PG-13 rated R type feel. So, you know, and I think Kellie definitely wants to keep her characters in the comfort zone of not having to be like mother, father, you know, or mother trucker, stuff like that. So real reactions to real situations.
The whole story started about 8 years ago when I joined the Air Force, and I kind of wanted something to distract myself from how different my life had become. Finally being an adult for the first time. It was scary. So I remember I would listen to this album on repeat, and about the fourth time through, I got an idea by listening to this song, Early Sunsets Over Monroeville, and just created the most beautiful vision of a man in a black suit walking down a highway. And the story just kind of came to me after that. I wrote 4 manuscripts for the Town of Monroeville, the first one being 600 pages. And once I got out of the military, I went out to Los Angeles, got my film degree, and after graduation, it kind of seemed like a no-brainer to start filming.
I mean, from what I've seen from the first episode, I think it's really good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on the show, but honestly because it kept me wanting to know what was going to happen next. You know, so everybody loves vampires. They've been drawn to them since Dracula.
I chose Alton to film the Town of Monroeville because my entire family is from Alton, and I've been coming here since I was a little kid. And as beautiful as it is, and you know, the architecture is really great. It's got this very classic vibe, Riverbend town, beautiful. But there's always this very eerie, kind of morbid, macabre feel to it.
We have haunted tours all the time. There's the history behind the Confederate Army being here. It's just a really creepy place to live. It is.
I swear to God, it was. Every place we went, it was like somebody died, or you know, there was body parts, ligaments, or something like buried here. And then we drove past a cave with a dragon painted on it. Okay, some sort of demon thing or whatever. But to me, it looked like a giant dragon. And the cave is like, it looks like Godzilla takes there for real. I'm not even gonna lie. Sorry, can we edit that? We can edit that, right? All right.
I have gotten so much support from the Alton, St. Louis area. It is ridiculous. I feel like this is already going to take off before I even get the funding because so many people want to know about it, want to get involved, want to know what happens next. It's insane how much support I've received. It feels really good.
It was really cool to see the local businesses come into play because we did one scene at the gas station that I go to every day to get gas and to get soda at Melville Dairy. And then at the bar scene for Cliffside on Clifton Terrace, I drive past that to go to work every single day.
It was actually kind of strange because I'm not used to that being, you know, from Los Angeles filming most of the time. People aren't as friendly out there. But, you know, out here you get a sense that the business owners are very excited that you want to film there, and they think it's cool. They think what you're doing is cool, and they have no problems hanging around after closing, watching what you're doing.
And they were having a little tough time staying up as late as they had to stay up, but they were really great. Everybody's been so accommodating. Every place that we've gone, people are just so intrigued on what we're doing because nobody in town has ever really seen anything like this.
How I felt about LA actors coming to St. Louis/Alton. Well, first off, I told them, I said, spell Alton backwards. And that spells not LA. So they literally were just like, what? Working with the guys offset and onset is, you know, like our chemistry was already there. I don't know how it happened, but it just did, because Kellie, Aya, and Mary took a great time as far as like casting people. Like they took their time to pick the right group.
Working with Black Bat was really awesome just because I've never worked with, I guess, a production company anywhere other than St. Louis, and they came out from LA and they were super nice the whole time. I was kind of worried about it, but they were all so nice, so encouraging. The very first night that I was on set, I hung out with Will and Vince the most. So I was having fun with all of their shenanigans.
I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call it? Feet.
On set was probably my favorite part. Even if I wasn't filming, I was on set just watching everything and how hard work that they did, that it took so long to do these scenes, and everybody was just so amazing. The set was fun, especially on the downtime. All the actors, we were just kind of hanging out, and it was awesome. Set was fun.
I always have a great time. Come on set with a lot of energy, and I feed off of the energy around me, and a lot of the times it's, you know, through the roof.
They're all so talented, and almost everything that they do, they can sing, they can dance. I mean, just sitting there watching like Isaac and Will and Vince and everybody just improvising.
Right where they run, right where they something. All in the lonely walk in the sun. I wanna be. What are you singing?
You're singing the wrong word.
Something, I don't, yeah, I know that. Something, some part of your world.
Being on the Town of Monroeville was a crazy, fatigued ride of awesome gore.
It took so much work to put this together. I have a 100% newfound respect for acting, for actors and actresses. The crew, I mean, for one scene, it took there was a 24, 26-hour day for one scene, one night, and they're such hard workers.
There was a few times that, you know, people were cussing in different languages because it was like Antarctica outside. But other than that, I think everybody had a great time as far as the chemistry together. But the environment, no.
You would think that the final shot would be like this very pivotal moment, and you're just like, oh my God, we did it. But actually it was literally me, my DP, and my sound guy, Nick, and Mary, at Melville Dairy. Nick was in the driver's seat, and I literally had to fall out of the car onto the pavement, and then the car sped away, which was terrifying for me because I was right next to it. Mary and Nick kept being like, remember, you have to roll away from the car when you fall and hit the ground. You know, the filming process was very hard, but I think in the end, after seeing all the footage, it was all worth it. What we got is beautiful, but there would be times on set where it would be hard to breathe, or my heart would just be beating so fast. One, because it was beautiful and incredible to watch all my amazing actors become these characters that I've loved for so long, but also it was very difficult. You know, when you're that close to something, it's hard for you to tell if you're making the right decisions for the project, and I think that that's part of the fun, just being afraid, like, is it going to work out? And then when it does work out, you're like, oh, that was a blast.
Imagine me and you.
Did you hear what happened?
I do. I think about you daily.
Yeah, it's all over the news.
It's only
People seem to be taking it really hard.
To think about the girl you love and hold her tight, so happy together. If I should call you up and
Do you want something?
Just the water, please.
High school can be a very place.
You think you know everybody now? Just wait till Monday.
imagine how the
Monroeville? It's very slow.
so happy.
It is really nice to meet you, Holly. Take care.
My coworker, he was attacked, he's bleeding. Help me! Give me, do something! Stop car! Don't walk away from me! Stop taking situations very lightly! I wanted to call the cops if you don't remember.
Maybe it's for the best. Us not talking, Adam.
If that girl in there sees our little exchange, I will have to kill her. We have unfinished business. What's it gonna be, Adam?
Malcolm! Malcolm, get the out of here! No! 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 Adam, break! Dude, what the man? Y'all want to tell me what that was all about? You don't want to know.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?